Hello everyone, and thank you very much for tuning in. I, of course, am Rotype, and today we're playing a little more Factorio One Small Step, where I noticed I had a bit of a problem with my inserter factory layout here. Well, partially a problem, partially I just hadn't filled in this column, but I also needed to get gears over here to the stack inserters. So I went ahead and did that just over here, just add a little splitter and went right underneath this factory. So the next thing I need to do, is not actually demolish my factory. Repair that. This needs to be advanced circuits. Now I do have that on the bus here. Not going to be very many. We only have this little bit of plastic backed up, ready for it. And of course it looks like the bus itself needs a bit of work to kind of be aligned properly. But I can at least get the red circuits down here so I can start getting some stack inserters. And I need the stack inserters because I want to run the trains very efficiently, and I want to load them with stack inserters so I don't have to stand around and wait for the quick inserters, the fast inserters. Whoops. Oh, can't get this. There we go, the right direction. I don't want to wait around for the fast inserters. I'd rather have the stack inserters. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Let's see, where do I need this? Like a little bit farther. So again, we're doing this fixing that I did not do on the first time, but that's fine. Come down this way and do a nice little split here. That'll at least just get that going, and then I can get some stack inserters. I don't really care about the filter stack inserters. They actually, don't even need the red circuits. So for now, I'm gonna turn this so all of my stack inserters aren't consumed by the filter stack inserters. While I'm here, I have so much junk in my inventory. Actually, I'm going to get rid of a bunch of these. Don't need that. Get rid of some of those. Now, what was I about to do? I was going to, oh yes, I was checking on, I have an okay number of belt. And I need more splitters, and splitters are here. Take a bunch of those, and underground belt, which is here. Grab some of that. And then we should be good to go. I have made a handful of electric mining drills. Let's see if I have any more. Again, we're still in this iron shortage, so it's not likely. But I'll go check. If not, I'll have to go back and kind of make them manually. Yeah, none. Okay. So I need some more electric miners to go back to the iron outpost. And what else do I need up there? Probably lights and walls, but I don't think we have any of those. And see, none of this. We're already good. Yeah, none of this. All right, I think we're okay to hopefully try and kickstart our iron. Again, it's been several episodes now of working on it, but it's really the next thing we need to do. So we've got all this ready, and I really can't steal any iron without dragging it off the line. So I think we'll be okay here. Now, I hadn't thought this through when I built this. Yep, that was what I was afraid of. I'm gonna need to build a path so I don't keep barging into my pipes or poles. But there we go. Okay, squeeze through there. I don't want to go in far. I want to go in this train right here. Park the car there, hop in. Now we can take another trip down to our iron outpost and hopefully, like I said, get this kind of up and running. We don't have the actual stack inserters yet after all that work because they need to build, but we can at least hopefully get it running a little bit faster with the extra miners and stuff. Now here we are. Go ahead and just put it in manual mode for now, even though it's not likely to go anywhere. I'm going to rename this iron, or iron 1, sounds fine. Don't need to do anything special with a naming scheme. All right, let's just get at least a few more of these going. Now this, I think, will be our first line all the way down. So we'll run like this. Here we go. And hopefully this will saturate. And if it does, that means we can go ahead and either go to our smart inserters or probably wait to do that until we get the stack inserters. So we'll probably just make a split and send it directly into the second kind of area. So there we go. Okay, so now we have all of these running, which should help a lot. I'm gonna wait a second here to see if this backs up at all. It looks like it does not. So that's fine. We'll just keep that running. And how does this? So this is loading decently fast. Looks like actually this patch of iron ore is not really big enough to really kind of load up an entire train in a quick manner. This one might be. So yeah, these both iron. Yeah, this one might be our next bet. Which is unfortunate because then we're going to have to go lay rails again and do that whole thing. So let's just wait. That's full. All right. Ah, I see what's happening. Now that this is full, these are still getting vacuumed up by these boxes. So I can't get another load. Well, while I'm in manual mode, I'm just going to... There we go. And then see if there's anything else I need to do here. These all have boxes, yes. I don't have my stack inserters. I don't have walls yet. So... I'm gonna get away from that noise. Yeah, I guess I'm done here. So it was only a little bit helpful, but it was something. While I'm here, I can change this to... Let's see, let's add just a regular old time. Let's say... Time... Ore. And this I can leave it empty, but I don't want it to spend forever sitting there. I want to load up with what I can because we really need the iron up here. And here we go. Okay, so what did I say we have here? 3, 6, 9, 12. This is kind of an odd number of... I have to figure out what I want to do about this unloading. Now, I could go, I guess, 3 to 1, and that will leave me with 4. Yeah, I think I'd like that. So, let me look here at my... Oops, this is the wrong template that I'm using to look here. Alright, so I can bring... I think I'll do it up here, just to give myself some extra room. So, let's... just divert maybe for now. So these can actually just keep going. Oh, that's of course in the way. Oops. And I'll just take all this, because I want the iron to continue to the bus while I'm doing this work here. Let's just clean some of this up. Oh, of course that didn't work right. Let's go up just like that. Good enough. Should fill up at least halfway, and then it'll get split here. Yeah, good. Okay. So now right here, for each set, each one from each wagon, I'm going to build a 3 to 1 balancer. So let's say if the top is here, it's just going to look like this. And then this one actually just comes around like that. And then these are our 3 inputs. And of course it's off, I think, by 1. Because this, well, yeah, this will work, okay. So this looks like, nope, never mind, it won't work. I need to rebuild this 1 over. And possibly 1 up. Let's just do it up 1 just for some space. So here's 1. This doesn't need to go here. Actually, 1 has to come in here. There we go, 2, and then this one can come in and go up 3. This comes out and around. And this comes out and over, and this is our exit. And that is our perfect 3 to 1. Now, once I have robots, I'll probably move it a little so the belts aren't as squiggly, and actually I'll probably move this pole that's in the way. But for now, that'll work just fine. Clean up this a little bit. I know I just put this down, but it was bothering me. All right, just clean the rest of this up, and we'll do the same thing for these other ones. So I think I'll do it. Yeah, that'll work. No. I gotta do up one bit higher. In and up. And this will go in and up. This goes around. There. And this is 2. And then now we just get to replicate. Here, here. Oops. Here. There, there, there. And what that'll leave us with is 4 belts of balanced output. And the train is back. See, this is nice. The train will keep coming, even though it won't have like a ton. It will just keep feeding in. Let's see. A couple hundred, I guess. It's really not that great, but it's better than 0. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, and actually I might make this the end. Well, maybe I'll get one more there. 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? One more here. Here, here, and there. Okay, now these are balanced. Well, each one is balanced. They're not balanced amongst themselves. Oops, clean that. Okay, so the next thing I think is probably to balance them all together. Because I don't really care, whoops, which of these is running if there's less. So I'm just going to build a 4 to 4 just to make sure. And even in the meantime, I can just run however many. I don't have to set up all of these outputs. I only have to do as many as will work for now and come back and add the extra lanes later. See, this goes here, in and up, over, up. There we go. Now, if I just load up 1, and of course I got all this junk, dump all this, and can I dump my fuel? Yeah, there we go. Actually, do I have a box? Yeah, here we go. I'm going to put a box here, and inserter out, and a bunch of fuel. There we go. Okay, so this looks like it's saturating one output completely. So I will go ahead and run the next one. Hopefully this won't involve too many trees. And there's gonna be, oops, some trees. We'll just go through and clear out what we have to. Okay, run this. Ugh. And I can't believe it, I'm out of belt. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I guess that's not happening. I must not have any iron either, or maybe Handy Hands is still paused. Maybe I can just go get just enough iron. Yeah, okay, I have enough iron. Just make some of this so I can connect. There we go. So now we'll have 2 lines running, and of course we're out of iron. So that'll have to do for now. And if we actually get these saturated, these 2 lines, then I think we'll be okay. So again, we'll check this. Priority splitter looks like it's working just fine, just as designed. So it's shuffling all of this down to the bottom. Yep, that looks like that's working just fine. So really the next thing is, let's see, I need more miners and I need stack inserters. So hopefully I have some stack inserters. Probably not too many, but maybe some. Where is my car? I think I put it back here. I might extend this to like 60 seconds, which is a while to be sitting there, but you know, it's, I want larger loads, I guess. All right, so let's go down and see if we have any stack inserters. Hopefully not destroy any pipes. Yep, good, okay, woo. Dodge the poles as well. I did get my vehicle snap mod working. Turns out I just didn't have it for some reason. So let's take a trip. Do we have any more of this? Yeah, okay. I'll grab some more belt. Yeah, see, I was worried about this. Have it 26. All right. Now, I think the next thing I need, I said, oh, jeez. The next thing I need, where's my repair? There we go. Is more miners, which I need iron for, and the bus is certainly not going to make them. Oh, crap. Need to pick up that pole. That's what I was doing. There we go. The bus is not going to make me miners, at least right now. So I need to go hijack some iron to make them myself. Turn up here. And yeah, look at that iron. Excellent. Still not quite saturated, but it's doing good. We're better off than we were. Of course, now that I stand here and take it all myself, won't help the bus, but let's just make, oh, I don't know, that many plots. And how am I doing? Grab some of this, some more of this, and dump some of the trash. Here we go. I think we're okay to go back out to the outpost. And actually, while I'm looking at this, let's go see how the iron mine is doing, because there are probably a handful of miners that are, or almost every single miner that needs to be disassembled. Oh, it looks like I misplaced them. We can get a few more bits of iron out of this space. All right. Just send it up like that. Any little bit we can. I also hate, eventually this will be all concrete. And I hate putting concrete over resources. I think it just looks really ugly. Okay, pick this up and this up. Great, now all right, stop making this, I have plenty. Yeah, so we were really, really running low on iron. So let's see if we can get that other patch running without killing anything on the way. And dodge the trees. Oh, good, the train's even here. Let's see if I can catch it before it takes off. Yeah. Oh, I need boxes for here. I only got one more box. And actually, I have some stack inserters, so let's do that and that. Mostly because that first one is going to be the main one that's unloaded. Use the train ride to catch a sip of tea. And let's see what it looks like when we get here. Might as well hop out here and just start placing more miners. Let's see, about there. And we're just gonna run up this whole column and back down and back up. There we go, tons of miners. This patch won't last forever, but it should hopefully start filling up this stuff. I'm actually just gonna stick this in right here. Unfortunately off by one, but I don't want to put the splitter in right at the inserter level. There we go, turn this on, turn this on. Let's get all these powered. Hopefully our power will survive. There we go, let's take a look. Yeah, I wondered. Start turning all these miners on and we're gonna have some power problems, but that'll be the first thing I think to do when we get back. Now I only have 14 stack inserters, so they're gonna go here and here. Priority first. Ah, there goes my ride. I'll wait for it to come back. All right. So, let's see, how are these boxes? Yeah, so these boxes are pretty full. Yeah, that one's completely full. Now this one is, okay, so what we can do about this is this, and actually right here. Now this would be, well, I guess the better thing to do would be use faster belt, but I think this will work just fine for now. So I'm gonna wait for the train to come back and pick me up, but in the next episode, you'll probably see me over on the bus working for a couple of other of these little things that we need to do to get this running efficiently. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember, the thumbs are for your thoughts, and subscribe if you want to see more. My name's been Rotype, and I'll see you next time.